Hello again. It is finally I'm a Celebrity Day, the first day of the show tonight at 9 o'clock on ITV. I'm sure if you're watching this, you must be fairly excited about it and interested in what's going on. So I can run through what we know at the moment is going to be on the first show. There will be spoilers in this, obviously. Carry on watching if you want to know, but if you want to save it for the show, look away now. So what started on Friday was the initial first bits of filming and the first sort of meetups, if you like. We had five celebrities arriving at a villa to meet up and have a drink together. Chris Moyles, Olivia Attwood, Charlene White, Babatunde and Jill Scott. And so they had this drinks meeting, if you like, and quite traditionally we would normally get a 5 and a 5 and two groups to go into the jungle. What was different this year was that first group then split up. If you've been watching and reading stuff over the weekend, we then saw three of the celebrities take part in a new revamped version of Walk the Plank. That was called The Ledge, and that was Babatunde, Charlene White and Jill Scott. Also there, Babatunde unfortunately didn't really go through with the trial. The pictures we've seen, he's got his head in his hands. He wasn't comfortable doing the trial, so it was Jill Scott and Charlene who both managed to successfully, certainly by the looks of the photos and what we've seen, do the challenge well. So that's that little group of three, and that'll be one group going into camp. We think probably the first group of three into camp. Olivia and Chris Moyles, they went off on a different tangent, if you like, and they've gone for a skydive. We've seen photographs now of them doing this skydive, and we think they've done that onto a deserted island. So quite possibly they could be part of the group that are the VIPs, the thing that you were all voting for at home, where they were going to be very isolated people. So they could be spending some time, very much so, on an isolated island and doing that. So that's the first sort of group, if you like, the first group of five. Saturday there was a lot more filming, and that involved the second group of 5 people. They had another meet and greet, so that's Boy George, Mike Tyndall, Sue, Scarlett Douglas and Owen from Hollyoaks. They had another meet and greet. Again, there was another sort of split, if you like. We're still waiting really to find out what happens with Boy George and Scarlett Douglas. There are photos around of them on a boat, so the likelihood is perhaps they've used a boat, or they've used means of transport of getting to where perhaps Chris and Olivia are. So that could be a four, and that could be the second group, and they perhaps are going to go into camp last, and they're going to be on this island. So more of them, I think, on the show tonight, and more information will come out about what they've done in due course. That leaves us with the final 3, if you like: Mike Tyndall, Sue Cleaver and Owen Warner. And we know from the latest information they've taken part in something called Critter Cruise. It sounds like they've got the first knockings of the really sort of classic I'm a Celebrity stuff. Gunge, critters, that type of thing. They've done 3 different challenges. Mike was in some sort of upturned boat trying to get a code and also trying to basically win a star. Sue did something called Bait Shack, which sounds particularly horrible, involving hellholes and tried to unlock padlocks. And Owen is into some sort of blocked pipe, and he's got bugs and grime in there, and he's got to remove some bolts. So that sounds like quite a classic I'm a Celebrity challenge, if you like. And they're obviously a group together. That's Sue, Owen and Mike. We think they'll probably go into camp as a trio. So there is quite a lot of information out there. I think we're going to see these trials and tribulations play out a lot tonight. We'll also obviously see interviews, as we always do, with the 10 of them, explaining why they're doing the show, how scared they are, that sort of thing. So I think it's going to be a fun-packed show, and it should end with them being in camp with Ant and Dec.